What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. We are back again here. Today we're going to be talking about David or Davids. The main context today is going to be David in the Bible. But before we get there, I want to put you guys in. Let me set it up so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. My name is David, and I've always been fascinated by people that their names are David because they always end up being so great. You know what I mean? So whenever I was growing up, I used to like David Beckham, because I used to watch a lot of soccer back then. I'm like, this guy's name is David. This guy's cold with it. He's cool. And then as I grew, I got into David Goggins. You know what I mean? I love David Goggins so much. David Goggins, if you're watching this video, salute, brother. I love you so much, man. But I love David Goggins. He really changed my mindset. He really changed my mentality with the way I think on my journey to self-improvement, personal development. Everything David Goggins says is the truth. But people don't want to handle the truth. So that's a topic for another day. But bringing it down now, we're talking about David in the Bible. David in the Bible, I'm sure you guys have known, is somebody that I've been studying for a while now. Somebody I've been likening myself to because I see certain similarities between his life to becoming king and my life with where I'm at right now and the situation I'm in right now and the situation he was in too. You know what I mean? But let's dive in deep. You know, I want to just talk on some salient points today. The delay before the victory. The process before the promise. You know what I mean? David in the Bible had to go through a process before he got to the promised land or before he became king. He was the overlooked one. No one looked at him. No one cared about this guy. Like, who is this guy? Go and attend to the sheep and the flock. You know what I mean? Whenever they came, Samuel came to come and anoint people. Jesse was like, oh, where are your sons at? He lined up his sons. And they're like, this all you got? God doesn't want any of these people. He said, I have one that is attending to the sheep. Like, overlooked at the highest degree. You know what I mean? And then they brought him and they was like, this is the person that God wants. Why? Because when God wants to make a man, he starts from the process of bringing out the man from the places that people don't even see. You know, people least expect. They're like, why would you want that man? That man is just attending to the flock. Didn't you see my first son here? Didn't you see my second son here? Why do you want that one? What is that guy going to do? But he was anointed, but it didn't materialize till 20 years later. Why? Because he had to go through a process of preparation, of getting ready, of getting strong for the mission that he was appointed on. Me, I feel like I am called to a purpose of motivation. I'm called to a purpose of inspiration to inspire people. And where I'm at in my life right now, linking that to David's story, I'm going to get there in a second, is the process of preparation. Is the process of the guy that no one is really looking at. You know what I mean? All the shots that I've been throwing into the world hasn't really materialized yet. You know what I mean? But I know it's preparing me for something greater. Why? Because it took David 20 years to become king of Israel, bro. You know what I mean? And people are really ready to quit if they don't see results in 6 months, if they don't see results in 7 months. No, there's a process before you get to the promise. There's a process that I have to go through before I get to the lifestyle, before I get to the impact level that I want, before I get to the value level that I want. It's all part of it. And documenting the journey like this with you guys and telling you guys how it is all part of it. Because when I get there will be track records of proof. Because there were track records in the Bible of David too. He had killed the sheep. He knew who he was. He had done the work on himself. He was that guy. He killed the sheep. He killed the bear. I said he killed the sheep. He didn't kill the sheep. He killed the bear. He killed some animals. And then when he got up to kill Goliath, he was like, bro, I've done so much work. It's like someone deadlifting 500 pounds. It's like, I've deadlifted 500 pounds so much that what is another 20 pounds? What is another 50 pounds? That's nothing. You know what I mean? Because you know who you are when nobody was there, when nobody was grinding with you, when nobody was putting their foot down to support you. You were in the dark alone. David was in the dark alone in the Bible, preparing himself, getting ready, going through all the difficult times, going through all the adversity. And then boom, he killed Goliath and his life started to change forever. That opportunity came, and that was the opportunity that catapulted him to become the man that we all know and respect now, David in the Bible. But what am I trying to say in essence? What I'm trying to say in essence is I'm at a stage where right now I feel like God is preparing me. I never wanted to quit my job. I never would have imagined that I would have been fired from my job, but it happened because I was holding on to it so much. I was like, oh no, let me just keep selling cars. Let me just keep, gambling my life away not sure of how I was going to eat, not sure of how I was going to make rent, not sure of how I was going to do this and do that, just hoping that I would get a good month or have a good month. You know what I mean? And God's like, no, 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 my son, I need to make them fire you for your eyes to be open. You know, like Nigerians say, for your eyes to clear. You know, so it took that happening, and now God leading me back to where He has been directing me all along. Because all this stuff, you guys will see, if you look back, I used to do this video religiously. You know what I mean? And every time my conscience would tell me, bro, go back to your videos. Go back to your videos. Go back to your videos. Start posting your videos. Start posting your videos. Start talking. Start talking. Start talking. Because I know that God has given me a gift. Not just of speaking, but of just being able to talk and share my story and document the journey of where I'm going. Because many are called, few are chosen. And I know that I've been chosen by God. And because I was born into like a Christian family. My dad calls me bigdawgchoo with 3 boys. Bigdawgchoo means man of God too. You know what I mean? I was placed on this earth for a reason. The same way David was anointed in the Bible was the same way I was anointed too as well. But the situation I'm in right now, the adversity I'm in right now, the problems I'm in right now, I just look at it as part of the process. I look at it as what David faced. I don't think he would have been complaining that Saul was trying to kill him. I don't think he would have been doing all the things that he was doing. He would have embraced it with open arms. Granted, David was not the perfect man, but he was the man after God's own heart. Why? Because he did everything to the T. You know, he listened to whatever God was telling him. He was there to be able to go through, fight the battle. You know what I mean? And just be that guy that God ordained him to be. You know, living his purpose truly. And that's what I feel like I am called to do. Live my purpose truly by being the man to motivate, being the man to show people that it's possible. Because guys, I'm sure nobody would have believed David if he had told them that, oh bro, one day I'm going to be king. He wouldn't have even been able to comprehend it by himself. You know what I mean? But you watching this video, you might be that person to show someone that it's possible. If you lose that weight today, someone will be motivated to lose weight. Why? Because damn, if bro can lose weight, I can lose that weight too now. That guy's no better than me now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm steering off point, but bringing it back, all I'm trying to say in essence is, guys, the preparation stage I'm in right now is all part of the process. My self-talk is the talk of positivity in the sense that I embrace it with open arms. This is the story I will one day tell. It's all part of the process that's going to lead me to the future that God has designed and destined for me. Why? Because I'm embracing it with open arms. I'm not sulking here thinking about my situation. Damn, I don't have a job. I don't have any money. I can't pay my rent. I can't pay this one. I can't pay that one. I'm suffering right now. I'm going through a hard time right now. I could tell myself all the negative things and talk myself out of the blessings that God has in stock for me. But I flip my mindset like, how do you respond to adversity? How do you respond to the problems in front of you? Do you lean in and be like, yeah, bring it on. Put more, you know, bring it on more. As more problems, let's go. I'm ready. I'm built for this. Or you're like, oh no, this is too much. I can't take it anymore. You're going to tap out when things get hard. David didn't tap out when things got hard. Even when Saul wanted to kill him, he didn't tap out when things got hard. Even when he had a chance to kill Saul, he didn't do that because he knew that everything was all part of the plan. You know what I mean? So bringing this all together, what I'm trying to say in essence is, guys, I'm on a journey right now of just going through the valley, of just going through adversity, of just going through problems, because on the other side of it is the growth, is the character building that I need. You know what I mean? And I just want to be as transparent and carry you guys with me along on this journey, you know, because I have to follow the process. I have to break down. I have to follow the preparation stage, the stage of building, you know, God building my character, God building my energy, God building my patience now, because when I'm revealed to the world, when that opportunity comes knocking, I'm ready. I'm ready to take full advantage of it. Why? Because I've done the work. God has prepared the table for me in the presence of my enemies. You know what I mean? So yes, what I'm trying to say in essence is, guys, whatever you're going through right now, it might be tough. You know what I mean? I'm going through it right now, guys. It's not even funny. But how you respond, your self-talk in times of adversity will either keep you in that situation or take you out of that situation. So what you tell yourself when you're facing that hard time, what do you think Job was telling himself in the Bible? When everything was taken away from Job, he was still a strong man at heart. He was still worshiping God. He was still there, like, bring it on. What else? What else? What else you got, devil? What else you got, devil? What else you got? I'm ready. I'm built for this shit. He wasn't sulking. He wasn't feeling sad. He wasn't feeling, no, he wasn't doing none of that shit. He was locked in because he knew that the same God that gave it to him and took it away can bring it back. You know what I mean? So guys, whatever adversity, whatever problem you're having right now, your self-talk is the most important. You have to go through this process right now before you get to the promise. It's there. It's coming. It's coming. Are you going to quit when it gets hard? I hope not, because I'm not. You know what I mean? This is the story we're one day going to tell. And documenting this is all part of the journey so that I will look back and see that, yo, I remember this video sitting on my couch, me alone in this house, talking to my people on YouTube and letting them know that, yo, this is a difficult moment in my life right now, but it's not going to define me. This is not the end of the world. Better days are coming. I just have to keep stacking the days, keep showing up like I always have been, keep sticking to my daily habits that I already have, and just keep being the man that God wants me to be and working in his purpose. You know what I mean? So yes, I want to thank you all so much for watching today's YouTube video. Like always, you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tap in with me on Instagram at bigdawgchoo. If you need any help with your training, nutrition, let's get you jacked. You already know what time it is. I got you. Tap in. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.